she's like, maybe this is good for us. And he's like, whoa, you're saying us. I don't know about us. Like, it's just, I mean, like, we're not really an us. Like, you know, there's you and there's me. But like, no, like, you know, that's it. Those are like two separate things. That's fire. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Once again, my name is Brandon. I'm an acting and performance coach. And today I'm going to do something I honestly didn't think I would ever do. I'm about to react to Eminem featuring Ed Sheeran, River. Now, I've mentioned before when I was on my NF videos that I grew up listening to rap. Of course, I've heard Eminem. In fact, I was a pretty big fan of his and really early on in his career. But, I didn't hear a lot of a few of the albums after the Marshall Mathers LP. I think I heard some of Recovery. Didn't really hear anything of I know he put out one called Relapse. And then he had like a hits album. And then I heard some of the Marshall Mathers LP too. And that's it, really, basically. I don't think I've heard much. I think that's where this one's from. I don't know, man. I love Eminem. I loved his style. His lyrical content was off the charts. He's definitely probably the most lyrically crazy person I've ever heard in my life. So I'm excited to dive into this one. If you enjoy this, if you want to see more Eminem, if you want to see more Ed Sheeran, let me know down in the comments below that you were here, that you saw this, like the video, share it around, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. I'm kind of nervous about this, gotta be honest. There are no captions. That makes me even more nervous. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a rap breaker downer person. I'm not like a rap reactor. That's not my thing. So if I don't catch all the bars and stuff like that, I hope that doesn't bother you too much. Mostly I'm just kind of really just enjoy the content, let myself feel how I feel when I'm listening to it, catch what I can, and share that with you. And we'll see if you enjoy it. If you don't, you know what? I don't ever have to do it again. Let's just jump into this. River. Got it. Name of the song.
What does love mean to you?
Beard.
I have wanted to be with you whether he was in the picture or not.
Because I'm Eminem?
Wow.
How would you describe your relationship with men?
I hate you!
You know, she broke my heart. I think I broke hers too.
My personal life is not exactly a highlight reel.
But you don't have the trust element, you're fucked.
Okay, wait, that got really deep right from jump, like straight from jump. It got super deep. One thing I forgot to mention in the intro is that I know that he was just inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is pretty friggin' awesome. Some people didn't think he'd ever make it there because of all the controversy around his career. That's kind of why this came up for me, why I decided to do this. So let's just get back to it. Go back just a teeny bit.
Real.
But you don't have the trust element, you're fucked.
Trust is important.
I've been a liar, been a thief, been a lover, been a cheat. All my sins need holy water, feel it washing over me. Well, little one, I don't want to admit to something. If all it's gonna cause is pain, truth in my lies right now are falling like the rain, so let the river run.
Real quick, I just want to say Ed Sheeran's kind of underrated, I think, at least in my circles.
Falling like the rain, so let the river run.
He's coming home with his neck scratched to catch black. Sweat jackets and dress slacks mismatched on his breast jack. He's a sex addict and she just wants to exact revenge and get back.
Wow.
It's a chess match. She's on his back like a jetpack. She's kept track of all his internet chats. And guess who just happens to be moving on to the next? Actually just shit on my last chick and she has what my ex lacks.
Wow. Okay, see, I caught that one. I just shit on my last ex and she has what my ex lacks, as in the laxative X lacks. That's fire. I think I might catch some of these. I might actually catch them. I'm gonna go back a little bit.
Jetpack, she's kept track of all his internet chats. And guess who just happens to be moving on to the next? Actually just shit on my last chick and she has what my ex lacks. Cause she loves danger, psychopath. And you don't fuck with no man's girl, even I know that. But she's devised some plan to stab him in the back, knife in hand. Says the relationship's hanging by a strand. So she's been on the web lately. Says maybe she'll be my Gwen Stacy, despite a man.
Wow, okay. She's been on the web lately. Says maybe I'll be her Spider-Man. No, she'll be my Gwen Stacy despite her man. So on the web, Gwen Stacy Spider-Man, despite her man. So there's like two doubles intertwined, but that's pretty friggin' impressive.
But she's devised some plan to stab him in the back, knife in hand. Says the relationship's hanging by a strand.
Hanging by a strand.
She's been on the
Spider-Man.
lately. Says maybe she'll be my Gwen Stacy.
Gwen Stacy.
Spider-Man.
Wow.
And I know she's using me to try to play him. I don't care. Hi, Suzanne. But I should have said bye, Suzanne, after the first night. But tonight I am.
Infidelity. Got it. Love this hook.
Washing over me. Well, little one, I don't want to admit to something. If all it's gonna cause is pain, the truth in my life.
Wow.
Now we're falling like the rain.
Put your jacket back on, bro. Okay.
Hey.
So this is the chick that's cheating on her man with him, right?
I missed you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got spotted on the way in.
Really?
Yeah. What are we doing?
I'm videotaping.
She's clout chasing.
Because why not? You have to document our life, right?
Sell it to TMZ.
Marshall is everything that my husband wants.
Man, that kind of fame would
Tell us
suck.
about your, most recent
That part of it.
Sue.
Oh man, how much time we got, you know?
You don't know Trevor.
No, I don't know who Trevor is. It's alright. You're beautiful.
Wow.
A one night stand turned into nightstand. It was calm, some lights grand. Now we hung tight and he found out. Now she feels deserted.
There was a bar there.
Left. So what, he did it first to her too. Now how am I supposed to tell this girl that we're through? It's hard to find the words, I'm aloof, nervous and sued. I want this to hurt, but what you deserve is the truth. Don't take it personal, I just can't say this in person to you.
Wow.
So I revert to the studio like hole in the wall diners. Don't have to be reserved in a booth. I just feel like the
Okay, I go back to the studio like hole in the wall diners. You don't have to be reserved in the booth. So in a hole in the wall diner, small place, informal, you don't have to make a reservation to sit at the booth, but you don't have to be reserved, or you don't have to like hold back your emotions in the booth when you're rapping, when you're spitting. You can just let it out. He just, I'm guessing this feels like it's light too, or I'm missing a lot. Am I missing a lot? I feel like I'm missing a lot because as tight as these metaphors are, I feel like there's no way I'm catching them all.
the truth, don't take it personal. I just can't say this in person to you. So I revert to the studio like hole in the wall diners. Don't have to be reserved in a booth.
Wow.
I just feel like the person who I'm turning into. Irreversible, I prayed on you like it's church at the pew. And now that I got you, I don't want you.
I prayed on you like a church at the pew, like when you kneel on the pew to pray at church, but he prayed on her like a lion and a gazelle, like she's his prey. Doubles on top of doubles.
Well, I prayed on you like it's church at the pew. And now that I got you, I don't want you. Took advantage of my thirst to pursue. Why do I do this dirt that I do? Get on my soapbox and preach my sermon and speech.
Dirt, soapbox, preach, church, pews. Wow, okay, so dirt, soapbox, preach, sermon, pew, pray. It's all connected. That's a scheme.
My soapbox and preach my
That's two
sermon and
schemes.
speech. Detergent and bleach is burning the womb. Cause now with her in the womb, we can't bring her in this world. Shoulda knew to use protection for I pitted to you for
Oh, she's pregnant.
Being a lover, being a cheat, oh my sins need holy water, feel it washing over.
Wow.
Well, little one, I don't want to admit
That's next level, man.
if all it's gonna cause is pain, the truth in my life, now we're falling like the rain, so let the river run. My name's, my name's
Toxic. Horrible. Man, this video's cool as hell though. Look at that.
we'll let the river run.
How would you describe your relationship with Sue?
I'm pregnant.
Yo. Drop your shit.
Yeah, but I gotta say that look, I would be all up in arms about this because like with the video camera and all that stuff, being who he is, like if you're gonna be with somebody like that, you know you gotta move a little different. You gotta move a little different. You gotta be more like conscientious, more considerate about privacy and different things. And it felt very, I mean, not only is she already cheating on somebody, so that's a red flag, and he's cheating with her on him. But so that's all bad. But at the same time, I gotta be thinking, I gotta be careful because like Eminem's like one of the most famous people on the planet, and you're sitting around in a bedroom in a hotel recording yourself with him while you're with somebody else, and now you come up pregnant. It's all just a little shady to me.
Yo.
She knows he ain't gonna be happy.
Drop your shit.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hi, honey.
I'm pregnant.
What? Whoa.
You fucking kidding me?
Just dropped it. Just dropped it.
Are you sure this is right?
I'm sure it's right.
I can't have a kid. We've already talked about this.
Maybe this was supposed to happen for us.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something more between us than just sex.
So, listen, you're saying us, as in like.
Oh wow.
Together.
She's like, we're pregnant. Maybe this is good for us. And he's like, whoa, you're saying us. I don't know about us. Like, it's just. I mean, like, we're not really an us. Like, you know, there's you and there's me. But like, no, like, you know, that's it. There's like those are like two separate things. That's cold, man. Wow.
You're saying us, as in like.
I don't know whose side I'm on here. Gotta say.
I thought we were just hanging out.
You're fucking kidding me. You're
Hey.
involved in this too, and you need to take responsibility for your own fucking actions. You are so selfish.
I'm selfish.
You're
How
selfish.
the fuck am I selfish?
Because you're choosing you over another fucking life.
You told me you couldn't get pregnant. Do you remember that? Do you remember us having
Okay,
that
well
conversation?
anyone can get pregnant when you push your dick in me. We'll make a damn decision.
That's not. No. No, that's okay. That's shady. That's shady as hell. You tell him you can't get pregnant. It seems like they had conversations about how this was just a fling, this wasn't nothing serious, and now she's just trying to wrap it all up. I mean, look, you got to have these talks, man. You got to have these talks before this kind of stuff happens.
Anyone can get pregnant when you push your dick in me. We'll make a damn decision.
You want to stand here and scream at me?
Because I can scream at the top of my motherfucking lungs if I want to.
Oh my God.
You and
Now
me
I'm done with
did it
this now.
together. That's it.
We're not keeping this baby.
Oh.
Hold on. Well, no.
Whoa.
You brought me in here, right? You want to talk? She's pregnant.
Honestly, that is something that I really can't, but probably shouldn't get into.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Hey, what can I say? If life was
Yo, this song went someplace completely different than I thought it was going.
always the bridesmaid, never the bride. Hey, what can I say? If life was a highway, the seat was an enclave, I'd be swerving in 5 lanes, speeds at a high rate, like I'm sliding on ice. Maybe that's why I made it came at you sideways.
Speeds at a high rate, like I'm sliding on ice. Like ice speed, but ice like you slide on ice in the car. Come on, man.
Speeds at a high rate, like I'm sliding on ice. Maybe that's why I made it came at you sideways. I can't keep my lies straight.
Came at you sideways because when you slide on ice, you go sideways. Come on.
I made it came at you sideways. I can't keep my lies straight. What I made you terminate my baby. This love triangle left us in a rectangle. What else can I say? It was fun for a while. Bet I really would've loved your smile. Didn't really wanna. But fuck it, what's one more lie to tell our unborn child?
Now he's talking to the kid. Whoa, hold on. I need to go back. Because that hit me hard. Look, I'm a dad. I get it. Look, I mean, everybody should do what's right for them. That's my opinion. Everybody should do what's right for them. But this was brutal. This whole situation was sideways, and the way he just laid that out when he started talking to the unborn kid, that was
I'll be swerving in 5 lanes.
That was rough,
Speeds
bro.
at a high rate, like I'm sliding on ice. Maybe that's why I made it came at you sideways. I can't keep my lies straight. What I made you terminate my baby. This love triangle left us in a rectangle. What else can I say? It was fun for a while. Bet I really would've loved your smile. Didn't really wanna abort, but fuck it, what's one more lie to tell our unborn child?
Wow.
Being a lover, being a cheat, oh my sins need holy water.
This chorus means something completely different now. This means something completely different.
I don't want to admit to
I'm sorry.
If all it's gonna cause
Wow.
is
Whoa, I got chills, bro. I did not expect this. I didn't think this was going here, man. I thought this was another crazy effed up love situation that he was just gonna, someone was gonna get burnt down or someone was gonna get murdered at the end of it. I guess no, let's not. Wow. This was deep, man. This is crazy deep.
washing over me. Well, little one, I don't want to admit to something. If all it's gonna cause is pain.
Yo, that's real though.
In my lies, now we're falling like the rain. So let the river run.
Yo, but is this real though?
Explain to us a bit about what the song means to you.
What the song means to me is something that I felt like I needed to get off my chest.
But for real. Really? But I mean, it's fiction. Maybe it's a story he heard, or I mean, I guess. Look, you're Eminem, or you're anybody in that on that level. This is not unthinkable. I hope that's not real for him. That sucks. He obviously was not happy, and if it was real, he obviously feels a lot of guilt about it. I'll bet there are some stans out there who know the story, who know if it's real, if it's not, if it's about him, about somebody else. I bet y'all know. Let me know in the comments. That was way different than I thought. I thought I was getting into something completely different, man. I really did. Ed Sheeran, called River. Honestly, I didn't think it was going to be anything dark at all. That was way dark. That was super, super dark. Well, that was my first reaction to Eminem. Let's see how it goes. If you enjoyed the video and you're still here at this point, please subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Do me a favor, if you're an Eminem fan and you want to see more like this, share this video around. Share it on blogs or fan pages or Discord servers or wherever. Let's get some eyes in here. Get some comments down in the chat. Let me know where to go, where to start, what I should be looking at. Like I said, I pretty much listened to everything through the Marshall Mathers LP in the beginning. Some of whatever that next album was. I listened to his hits mostly, will come on the radio, but I can't place. I don't know. I can't figure it out. I'm lost now. I can't even remember when the albums were now. I know I heard a couple of songs off of the Marshall Mathers LP2. Bad Guy really sticks out, but I don't really remember it. But I remember that dun, 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 that like squeaky noise. I remember that. Anyways, man, it's been a long time. Let me know what you think I should do. Let me know if you enjoyed it. If I did a good job, I know I must have missed a ton of stuff, but talk to me down in the comments. Thank you for being here. Thank you for going on this journey with me, man. And please remember always to be kind to each other. And most importantly, be kind to yourself.